Hey guys, Novaexplosion, welcome back to more Valkyrie Elysium. My word, I've just been having a rough week. My computer didn't boot up one day and I didn't have to get it replaced or anything. I had some blown out parts. So, you know. And my audio settings have like kind of diminished. Like most of them are not set to the way they should be. And that's very annoying. I sound muffled compared to usual? Oh my word. This is not gonna be fun. This is not gonna be fun in the slightest. I had this at 1.6. I remember that much. Let me type that in instead of... Yeah, okay, that works. I sound muffled compared to usual. That's interesting because I'm using the same mic and my settings are more or less the same as they were. I have the same filters, but the numbers might have gotten messed up somehow. And if I turn this down, I sound too quiet. Is that any better, chat? I want to know if I'm getting any better with this. This really sucks. Oh yeah, I hope everything worked out with the I heard about the hurricane. I know Raptor, you're in Florida and all. Also, Genus, I didn't enjoy you sabotaging my laptop. I'd rather you don't do that. It was very miserable. Why is this happening? I'm using the same mic, and my filters are the same. I might have to cancel stream, because I sound muffled, apparently. This really blows. Like, insanely so. Is that any better? Probably not. Why do I sound muffled? I have to listen to my playback, actually. It's not that bad, just something I noticed. Is it good enough, though? I don't want to stream unless it's doable. I'm actually gonna... Give me a second, chat. I'm gonna listen to my playback really quick. Okay, it doesn't sound that bad. It could probably sound better, but I think I'm gonna roll with this. Probably. Because, like, I really wanted to stream today. I don't know why I'm not peaking as high as I normally am in the voice thing. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna roll with this. Alright. I don't know. Kinda sounds like how Wildcat sounds when in Stories 2. Why? I don't understand why. I'm gonna stream today. I don't care. It sounds good enough. That's good for me. Like, I'm gonna have to look at this. I just don't understand why it's happening. Because my mic is the same. I didn't touch my settings. So, you know, I don't really understand why it's happening, to be honest. And it's very annoying. Anyway, back with the game. I believe we're in Chapter 6. We need to move on with Chapter 6. And we should be getting our next Iron Harrier. I also need to remember how to play the game. How to use Soul Chain again. Right, square the weak attack, triangle the heavy attack. And my art, this is my Iron Harrier button. Alright, nice, let's go. Yeah, get ice. I can't see this terrible camera angle. I forgot this game's camera angle can be better. I'm also locked from using my there in the Harry R. By the way, bear with me, chat. I haven't played this game in a week. It's gonna take a while to remember how to play. I'm slowly relearning the button comps. I'm also still locked from using Christopher. So I'll have to hold on. Oh, not anymore. Get him, Christopher. And I will aim over here and break your shield. Hope you enjoy that. Alright, Cypher, get him. How I've been hit.
Did you think you were safe?
Yes, get him, Cypher. Did you think you were safe? I like when Cypher says that. Alright, I'm gonna go with this single sword. Double spear is pretty sick. But I also really like the great sword. It's really nice. Chat, does the game sound fine? I tweaked the game because if my voice is quiet, then the game's gonna be too loud.
Everything's fitting into place.
This is my final audio-related question because I really want to play the game. But audio comes first and foremost. There's a side quest back there I should go grab. Dude, L2 to talk still blows me away. You there? What are you still doing on Midgard? Oh, well, isn't this something? A visitor. Why, you ask? Well, you see, I died before I got the chance to see the legendary sword that could slice through iron like a hot knife through butter, okay? What sword is this? You mean you haven't heard of it? It's a famous story around these parts, though maybe I was foolish for believing in such silly tales. Alright. Blacksmith's Wish. So that's something to handle when we get back to Valhalla. See, on Streamlabs, it looks like I'm in the yellow, so my voice volume should be fine. But apparently I'm distorted and muffled. I'll have to look at that later. Theoretically tonight, because I need to stream this week. Where are we going? Is there a soul chain thing up there or something? Music and sound effects, mainly music, are loud? Ugh. Alright, we'll go with that and see if it's better. Although now it's hard to tell because there's barely any music. This is so annoying. I literally didn't touch my audio settings, and I didn't lose all that much data, but for some reason, my mic settings have changed. I don't know why or how, but they have. Alright, I need to go up here. Oh, you beat Splatoon Story Raptor? That's nice, that's nice. Where are we going? Like this? Might as well grab some gems. Why is my controller bugging out? Ah, there we go. Go in here and then probably climb up. But yeah, my computer broke down for everyone on YouTube. That's why my uploads have been really slow or just non-existent. And it sucks because I'm kind of on a time crunch with scheduling. It kind of ruined my schedule a little bit. I probably would have had an extra day of Elysium and probably an extra day of FF6. So, not being able to stream is terrible. Also, just not having a computer is also terrible. But, like, and I didn't get to do Stories 2. We already missed a week of Stories 2. So I can't afford to miss Stories 2 because I want to be done with that game eventually. I talked about how I'm loving the game. Loving is a strong word. But I like the game, but I definitely need to be done with Stories. So it did not help that my computer had to mess up this week. Alright, you're done. Where are my spells? Yeah, round you up, by the way. Yeah, get him, Valkyrie. Alright, nice. Ooh, soul chain, don't mind if I do. Also a blossom. Gotta remember they exist. The gods have all abandoned us. Without the protection, the world will fall to ruin. I shall remember this world, though, even if no one else is around around too. We must never forget that which we lost. You can probably, if you want to send info, go ahead, Raptor. I'm probably not going to read it, though. I'm going to go into the game blind. Also, on another note, I need to find another ROM for Overclock because that got lost, too. So, if I can't find the ROM by tomorrow, I'll have to push it to Saturday.
I can handle this alone.
This is Christopher's job, I think?
To my side, Christopher. My
Yeah, get him,
noble
Christopher.
Imperial. I'll take them from
Oh yeah,
here.
we're like getting an Harrier, aren't we? I think the fourth Harrier, probably the final one. I'm pretty sure. I could see there being a 4 on Harrier, and I'll talk about Alright, let's go. Get broken. I have a dark move, don't I? That's not dark. Dark is right over here. Also, I should summon Christopher for this, just to get her some stats, and to get these guys out of here. It's over.
I'm proud to call you my ally.
As am I. As am I. There we go. Alright, go back to double spear. I feel like there was something I wanted to talk about, but I was going to talk about it on Monday because I haven't played Elysium since last week.
My duty here.
Oh yeah, I remember. So I didn't want to know this, but there are activity cards for PlayStation 5, which are basically like, hey, they track your progress on how close you are to getting, like, whether it's trophies or whatever, or, like, progress with the game. So I was mildly spoiled on the game's length. And there's a couple of reasons. Let me actually see if I missed a blossom. There are a couple of reasons why I believe it's true. In the game's coding, there are a couple of, like, I don't know about red flags. It's probably not the right word. But for lack of a better term, there are some red flags, or there's some stuff in the game that I'm like, yeah, I believe this activity card. But basically, the, activity card said, like, hey, you're 55% through the main quest. I can actually show you right now. See right here? This is an activity card. It tells you, it says I'm 55% through the main quest. I was closing the game like normal. And this, I saw this. And I don't even think every game has them. I'm pretty sure it's only some games that have them. So, not every game has them. I guess it's like mostly PS5. Some PS5 games have them. So, basically that spoiled me on how much of the game is left. We're like a little over halfway through, and I'm like 13, 14 hours in the game. And why I believe that's true, I'm gonna explain in a minute why I think it's actually accurate to how close I am with the game. These skill trees. These were major red flags from the start. I was like, wow, we're already 71% done with defense. So, I doubt they're gonna add more. I was like, maybe they'll add, like, more skill trees. But if the game activity card said... If the game's activity card said 55% done, then these are probably the end of the skill trees.
You won't need chains in there.
So...
Put your arms out. I'll take them off.
I think I missed a side quest back there.
No, leave them on, please. I don't know how long I can hold this power back.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, so I kind of have a rough idea how long this game's gonna. I don't know exactly, and I don't know how many chapters, so please don't spoil. But I already know that, like, I don't have much more of this game to go. Because, like, what, 3 streams got me 55% done? Theoretically, if that is accurate, which, again, I think it is, I probably only have, like, 2 to 3 streams of the game. Maybe 4. You there? Feel a great power emanating from you? What are you? I'm a Valkyrie, a vassal of the gods, sent here to save the world. The gods, you say? Well, then perhaps I might ask a favor of you. In life, I devoted myself to the study of magic. I wrote down my findings for posterity and kept them somewhere safe. But I did too good of a job of hiding them, you see, and now I'm worried they'll never be found again. Valkyrie, please would you see that my findings are not forgotten forever? By the way, chat, does the game sound fine in accordance to my voice? I never got a simple yes or no after I changed it. Audio balancing is very important. I have to make sure I get it just right. I'm not saying I'm the best audio balancer in the galaxy, but I do like to make sure it's viewable. Alright. Alright, sounds okay according to chat. Thank you, chat. But yeah, that is what I want to talk about with the activity card. I haven't done a stream where I gotten to talk about it yet. So, yeah, that's basically it. Where am I going? Oh, this is just a crystal, not even the right way? Alright. I don't know exactly how many streams. I'm guessing. I did 3 streams, and I have 55% done. Again, I don't know how many chapters are left, so I don't want to know. I already know how much of the game is left. I'll figure out what the last chapter is. I already know that I'm, like, over halfway through. And that just, like, makes me a little confused on why they couldn't just release the game with the extra content. Like, if the game... I don't mind the game being short, don't get me wrong. Like, if a game is, like... I'm always a quality over quantity kind of person. If a game is really fun, obviously I want over 20 hours, though. If it's, like, less than 20 hours and it's a JRPG, then that's a serious problem. But, so, you know, quality over quantity. If a game's, like, I don't know, 25 to 30 hours, if it's a really fun time, I'm like, yeah, it's fine. Like, I'm down with that. It's very much quality over quantity for me. Like, I care more about the game's quality than the quantity. It does kind of boggle... I could open this. It does kind of boggle me, like, why they couldn't just release the Seraphic Gate at least with the game. Like, Hilde's story, whatever. I don't mind I think Hilde's story is a neat DLC kind of thing. But, when it comes to the Seraphic Gate, that very much feels like something that should be in the base game, I think. Or they could have just waited, like, for Hilde's story, release the Seraphic Gate with the game. I would have been satisfied with that. Like, release the game and then the Seraphic Gate, and then have Hilde's story come, like, doesn't have to be, like, months after. It could be, like, 6 months or something. I don't like how long it took Zero Dawn to get DLC. But yeah, it's just my opinion on how they should have done it, but it's not a huge deal. Be gone? Blinding bolts. Yeah, get him.
Give them hell and then some.
Hell and then some. I love that. Ooh, Blossom right there.
Do not fear, for this is your salvation.
Update comes out in November. It comes out November 11th, yeah. Still undecided on if I'll do anything with it. about the game too much on how I'm feeling, but, combat's fun. The combat's fun. Everything else is, like, fine. I don't want to go too much into my opinions of the games because, you know, I want to talk about it in the credits, but I should, like, just say, like, the game is fine. Like, it's nothing spectacular, but, like, it's not a bad game by any stretch of the imagination. So, it's mostly going to depend on my schedule if I want to do anything with the quote-unquote DLC. Lucard is a venerable nation that was founded by the hero Gerhard. It started out as an ally to its neighboring nations, but over time it became corrupt and divided, leading to its destruction. Some say that it simply grew too big to sustain itself, though some records state that the Gerhard lineage made them arrogant, which eventually led them to demise. Alright.